Why job is not better decision. People are always looking for work. It seems naturally to have benefits, to have salary, to have early vacation, source of income, stability, and opportunities for growth. From childhood, we are taught that a job is the key to success and normal life. Earning a monthly salary, having benefits, a yearly vacation, and if you're lucky, career advancement. But this is present as a formula for happiness for us. But I don't agree with it. And this are sold to us from all sides: school, university, office, your factory, and so until retirement. 8 hours a day, every day, with 2 days of vacation and a week early vacation. Okay, but is this really the one path? I don't think so. I can imagine that this truly stability is not complete to your success. Okay, let's look at another angle. Working for someone else's is, in a sense, a modern slavery. It's just wrapped in the packing of social benefits and paychecks. So you give your 8 or 10 hours of your day, it is most of your active life, to something that often brings no joy. You know, you don't have fun with your work, you don't have fun with job, with speaking people, and that's really slavery for paycheck. And it is actually doesn't align with your dreams. You do not dream to go into the office, working with your nine boss, and think that you are happy. I don't think that you are happy. So you trade your time for money, and this is okay. But you spend the most resources, your time for paycheck, your time, a lot of your time for money, and you do not do anything more. You just go to work and live in your stability life, and and actually you will spend your money for what? You will spend your money to cope with stress, fatigue, or to fill the void left by life. And it is not even counting the time spent in traffic, crowded public transport, like bus, or just this time that you spent stuck in the road. Of course, you also pay for your gas. And actually, remote work can fix this whole problem with traffic, but I don't think that it is the great decision in your life. Have a online work, but still spend a lot of time on your boss and your work that you not even can like. Okay, this is kind of warm outside, so I'm gonna home right now. I'm not saying work is an evil to be away. Work can be useful, even necessary. It provides structure, purpose, and sometimes it's useful of meaning. But the problem lies in how we pursue it. We have been conditioned to see work not as a tool, but as an end in itself, something we can live without. We are used to viewing it as the only way to survive, when it really is just one way to exchange your time for money, for resources. And if you look at summarily, this exchange is often at form far from variable. For 40, 50 hours a week, you earn an amount that frequently barely cover basics needs, and sometimes doesn't even allow you to dream of something else. You work to live, but end up living for work. Now imagine, work is not a given, not a law of nature. It is temporary phenomenon in your life, and there are countless reasons why. Crisis could destroy your company, technology could replace your profession, and your health could fail. Or you might reach a point when you say enough, even if you love what you do. Some things will eventually change. You will be laid off, the project will shut down, or you'll burn out. And then what? You find yourself in a situation where all your stability collapses like a house of cards. Because it was never truly yours. It belonged to the system that used you. It is a rat race, a constant chase for a paycheck, for the boss's approval, for promotion that might never come. And the worst part is, it isn't a controllable race. You don't decide when you'll be fired or when your role becomes obsolete. You don't control the economy, your boss's mood, or corporate politics. You're just a cog in a giant machine that operates for someone else's benefit. And even if you are earning the same money, is it worth giving up years of your life? But there is another side. Imagine changing your mindset. What if you started seeing work not as a necessity, but as one of many tools? What if you saw ways to make time work for you instead of you working for it? This could mean starting your own business, investing, creating passive income, pursuing creative work that pays, or embracing minimalism to live on less but with more freedom. Yes, it is harder than clocking into an office from 9 to 6. It requires courage, creativity, and a willingness to take risks. But is not it better to try than to look back at 60 and realize you lived someone else's life, not your own? Work is necessary, but it shouldn't be your master. It is means, not an end. If you start seeing it as temporary phase, as one of many possibilities rather than the only path, you can break free from this cycle of fertility. The world is changing. Technology, artificial intelligence, globalization, these are opening new doors. The only question is whether you are ready to walk through them. Because true freedom is not the absence of work, it is the ability to choose how and what you spend your time. So do not let work own you. Seek options. Just doing life.